Wednesdayyyy Radio.
Everything that's going on in our world, in our communities, in our homes, and even in our hearts lets us know we need God in the worst way. And when you need God in the worst way, it's time to render your best praise. I need God in the worst way, on my best and my worst day, sipping on him like I'm thirsty. I need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way. I need God in the worst way, on my best and my worst day, sipping on him like I'm thirsty. I need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way. You see lions and tigers, killers and snipers, pipers and liars. We all need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way. I need God in the worst way. Hold up, wait, what you say? I need God on my best day. Holy Spirit, what you say? What you want me to tell these folks? They don't want that real, they just want to show. Plus, who am I? Cause a week ago, I was weak and low and was sin in myself. I can see the sin in myself. I couldn't defend myself. No one extended a hand, so Jesus came down and he did it himself. Don't look like what you've been through. Keep pressing till you break through. Turn up, praise and watch God come through. I need God in the worst way, on my best and my worst day, sipping on him like I'm thirsty. I need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way. I need God in the worst way, on my best and my worst day, sipping on him like I'm thirsty. I need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way. I need God in the worst way. There's some folks in a worse shape. The wages of sin turns into death, so time to work out your faith. So I pray and I slay. He is the potter, I am the clay. Too blessed to be stressed, that's cute. That's what the church folks say. But I'm a Christian who been trapped in my sin too. So who am I to judge you? But the world will be judged soon. So y'all don't want the truth, y'all just want to turn up. So I put the truth in a song, so turn up. Worship God and watch him show up. Let's go. Lions and tigers and killers and snipers, pipers and liars. We all need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way. I need God in the worst way, on my best and my worst day, I'm sipping on him like I'm thirsty. I need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way. I just lost my cousin to COVID. I need him in the worst way. About to lose my mind, they don't know it. I need him in the worst way. Staring at an eviction notice. I need him in the worst way. I needed to eat, so I sold it. I need him in the worst way. Got a new job, start tomorrow. Ayy, I need him on my best day. Bought a house with no borrow. I need him on my best day. Sickness didn't take my life. I need him on my best day. No matter your best or your worst day, we all need God in the worst way. I need God in the worst way, on my best and my worst day, sipping on him like I'm thirsty. I need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way. I need God in the worst way, on my best and my worst day, sipping on him like I'm thirsty. I need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise. Worship, praise. Worship, praise. If you know you need him in the worst way. I need God in the worst way, on my best and my worst day, sipping on him like I'm thirsty. I need God in the worst way. Turn up, praise if you need God in the worst way. Worship, praise if you need God in the worst way.
Yes. Good night, good evening. Yo. It's your girl Tspills here once again. Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope the week has met you well. I hope everything has been all right with you guys. Yeah, I need God in the worst way. Listen, it's so real. It's not a lie. It's not a game. It's for real. I hope this week has met you well, man. This week has been something for me. Look, let me get all in with y'all. Can you guys hear me out there? This week has been something. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Say something, please, so I can know you hear me. Are you gonna say something? I don't think you hear me. I know. I definitely know. Nah, it's cool. Come on. Yo. Good. Oh.
Tell him it's my fault. Tell him.
Oh, it's
Sorry,
off
y'all.
again. It's off again loud. I promise. I heard myself and then I don't. No, I'm saying, but I can hear it. Oh, you can hear me? Okay, my bad. Yo. Good evening. Okay. Well, it's loud fault y'all couldn't hear me earlier, y'all. But I'm back. But it ain't his fault. We gonna say it is. Look. But nonetheless, it don't matter.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Sorry, T.
You good. It's all good, y'all. We're here. Anyway, nonetheless, we here. You heard me. Happy Wednesday to you guys. I hope the week has met you well. It is another Wednesday. Here at Tspills Podcast. Oh, powered by Virginia, baby. Powered by Virginia Radio, doing big things. Sponsored by Studio 11, Malika TBD. Woo. Thank you for sponsoring me, baby. She's a very dope individual. Oh, yeah. Not only will she slay your hair, flip you down, twist you up, braid you that back, she will also serve you up a bean or a sweet potato pie that's out of this world, baby, with some It's just so delicious. The crust is so incredible. Yes. So I'm just telling y'all that so y'all can hit her up on her page, Malika TBD, if you want some pies. Serious inquiries only. Okay. So I'm glad I'm feeling a little bit better. Just being here with you guys tonight has lifted my spirits. I was starting off with a great day, by the way. First of all, big shout out to today. I don't know about all my number of people, but today is 12/21/2022. Baby, listen. Okay. So as we are this will be the last Wednesday before the holidays. So as I spend this time with you, I would like to just drop a couple of things. I'm going to hit a couple of points tonight. Just so you guys can go well into this season, this holiday that is approaching, as well as transitioning into this next level of newness. Now we'll get into that New Year thing a little bit later, but as we enter into a level of newness, nonetheless, we are in a new season, actually physically as well as spiritually right now. As it being the first day of winter, whoop, whoop, whoop. So in the extreme cold, is justifiable because it's the first day of winter. But it was so beautiful outside. I don't know if you guys got a chance to look on my page. I shared some pictures of today. It's so beautiful this morning. As I was out about, making sure you have time to just enjoy the simple things in life, man. It's gifts all around us. We look for gifts in such tangible forms, but sometimes gifts is just what you're able to see, how you're able to breathe. And I know certain things seem so cliche, but when you have ever had to live at some point with lacking any of these capabilities or not being able to see, the smaller things become so much more prevalent and they become so much more major. Just something to look at. Like sometimes if you take time to just sit back and absorb and take in the small things, I'm telling you, it can change a whole day, a whole week, a whole month, a whole year, a whole cycle. You get what I'm saying? Like it can really truly, it's just all in what you allow, man. I just want to let you guys know for real, starting off, how powerful you are. Real talk. Like, I think we neglect the fact of our true power, and no matter what, it's said in so many ways. See, wordplay is something that people like to use to keep distracted and or divided. Because if I make it sound this way, only one way I worded it, using the same words but wording it differently, can change the whole outcome. That's pretty much what law is. That's why they say you have to have a verbiage. All of those fields, doctor, the medical field, is a certain verbiage. That's why they say you have to know the verbiage or the lingo. Like, it's the verbiage that is different. It's not that what you're saying is incorrect. It just doesn't fall into the verbiage, the proper verbiage that's related in this field or whatever. But I just said all that to say, understanding how powerful we truly are, understanding that everything that we need starts here. Love starts here with you. Healing starts here with you. Peace starts with you. Positivity starts with you. Negativity starts with you. Everything starts with you, which our foundation, what we're connected to is God, right? So that is in us because he is in there too. So, because we are of him, made of the same thing. And guess what? It's so ironic. So is earth, because we are made of the same thing as the clouds and the dust. So everything we need, again, is in us. See, but because they have programmed us so much, and when I say they, it's not even about the white man no more. They might just typically be in a white shell or avatar, but it's not even about that. They don't even get that much power with me. You understand? It's about that 1%, the real people, because they took those, and this is no offense, but back then, those ignorant Caucasians, and they used them as the face of their thing, but they not even running it, really. It's the people that are behind them. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, that was just a perpetual to divide. I'm going to talk a lot about dividing because this is what I want to counteract. Tonight, I want to push out on how we can counteract, because everybody always talks about the things that we know. We know what is the problems. So here are going to be a few solutions to the problems that I have learned thus far. You know what I'm saying? Whether recent or a little while ago. So, hello, Miss Malika. How you doing, Miss Malika Davis? So, all of the powers are within us. So, we are more powerful than we know. We are more powerful than we even can imagine, really. And it's not powerful to be superior to. See, that's the difference. It's powerful to be purposeful. Okay? So it's not to be powerful so that you can, no. It's to be powerful so you can stand upright and move deliberately. You get what I'm saying? And cause, have a great function and a complete function of whatever it is that you're doing. That is the power. Being able to heal, like I said, not just yourself but others, because a lot of us have those powers. We all have our different groups. I like to talk about movies a lot because they stress fiction and nonfiction growing up, and they made sure that you thought that everything fiction was kind of cartoonish and everything that was nonfiction was more realistic or 3D in nature, I guess I would say. I don't know how you would say that, but the human mind can fathom no new ideas. It can only build upon existing ideas. So the man who created the way to calculate time did not create time. He created a way in which to measure. Time has already and always existed. For the person that found a way to utilize electricity did not create electricity. Electricity always was and always existed. They created a tool or mechanism in order to be able to manipulate the thing, okay? Just like we manipulate time. So really, man just comes up with tools and things and ideas to manipulate something that already exists. Because if it already exists, you can't create it. We just manipulate whatever to make it be whatever. Good manipulations, bad manipulations. And they could be interchangeable too, depending on the use or who's using it for what purpose. Okay, so again, with the power that's in us. So they keep us so boggled down because there's so many things that's just on my mind. I've been heavy with a lot of things lately. And I just want to come up here and chat with you guys about them. Okay, so lately they've been talking about the thing that just happened in Louisiana, I'm everywhere, y'all. The thing that just happened in Louisiana with them having a tornado, a native of Louisiana said they haven't had a tornado in about 70 years. Then the news reporter came up, because you know they have that in the weather statistic records, about how they haven't had it in about that long as well, 70 years or plus as well. Now, mind you, I'm going somewhere with this, right? Global climate change, right? Global warming. Now, the world, right? Because we know we have had a drier period, like a drought, and we know we have had floods, and we know we have had ice ages, right? And these things happen because it's the cycle of life. Because the earth itself is perfect in its own function without people on it. It's a perfect function. And even with people on it, without us becoming so modernized. And I'm not against modernization. Modernization helps me function and do what I'm doing right now. However, it's like, anyway, let me digress and get back to the point. Okay, so stay on task. The point at hand is global warming now, right? So the global warming, they say there's a problem. But again, like I was just pointing out, we have always had time in Earth's evolution that we have had these times of peaks of heat, peaks of drops in cold, different spikes for different reasons. Now, because you got to be careful about statistics, being taught that when you ever take any type of statistic in program major, they always express to you about statistics, how they can be biased in themselves. You have to be very true when doing, and very skeptical with dealing with statistics. They can't be your only source of a fact. You get discredited for that, because statistics can be altered, okay, based on how you do it. There's a lot of ways to manipulate statistics, okay. Saying all that to say, there is a chart that they have, the weather. I don't want to quote the name of the organization, but the main organization, right? And they also have satellites, right? They have been talking about weather machines since like the 50s or 60s. See, a lot of information doesn't leak out until it's no longer prevalent. The real stuff that they're doing, the real shit they're doing that matters for real is never what they're talking about. What we think we know is 10, 20 years old. It just is now it's time to be talked about. So they make you be so distracted on that while they're doing all this other stuff. So by the time you figure out what's really going on now, it's another 5 to 10 years, maybe 20 years. You get what I'm saying? They always keep us behind the loop, because they know if you dangle them here, you can do whatever you want to do here, because you got it right here. The attention is here. I'm doing everything over here. You don't see none of that because you're looking right here. Okay, anyway. And again, this is not being whatever. This is just talking about truths. It's not my fault the truths are what they are. You know, they just are what they are. So, when I go back to the global warming and how that ties back into this these tornadoes that just hit Louisiana, let's understand what's going on in Louisiana. Before Katrina, they were trying to get the property, because there's a lot of rich land down there that they want to utilize to upgrade certain parts of Louisiana and to what they call gentrify and bring in certain different kinds of things. Now, mind you got to understand who are the people that hold this land space, who are owners of this space, and they're owners of this space, not renters, okay? Pigmented people, our brown people, our black people, our people, right? So what has been a thing of our country, if they want something, they'll make their way into getting it. They tried the legal way first. They tried the legal way a few times. Maybe we're adding a little bit of pressure here. Maybe we're adding a little tactic here, a tactic there. But they find ways, and I just said all this to say, not just this is just one I'm just picking out. It's a lot of things going on right now that are very it's not the norm for these places that is happening in, right? So I'm just saying, be aware of what's going on and be mindful of what's going on. These laws, these legislations that they do. Okay, let me stay with the global warming. Okay, very well. So if we know we cannot worry about what they do, they're going to do what they do, and we have to do what we do. So this is what they're doing, right? This food we're eating, they're killing us, right? And I'm not even talking about whether you eat meat, whether you eat fish. Everybody think they safe. Whether you eat vegetables, if you really not growing it for real at this point, you really are not safe. It don't matter what your dietary intake is. You understand me? It does not matter. Everybody's not safe right now. The fish are filtering fish and they're selling them. So they're letting them filter at waste place plants and they're selling them out to the public. We have the worst federal food and what is it called? Food and beverages or whatever it is, the FDA. Okay, the people, they don't care about us. The people who approve what we're able to eat and what we're not able to eat, what we're able to drink, what we're not able to drink, what chemicals they're able to use. Why are they using chemicals in things that we are ingesting? Think about this though, people. Think about ailments that have just became such the new status quo. Like they have just become an all-time high. It's a lot of things. Autism, cancers going younger and younger. All these things, man. Because over the time they have been playing with us, they've been altering things. They've been, and I don't think it started out as something to devastate us. I think it started out as greed. And then it just grew into something bigger because then you think about who are the main heavyweight people, because like we think we have a brand loyalty. Well, if we really understood branding, we would understand we were fools. Because you may say you like Pepsi, you may say you like Coke, but the same people will run both of them. So you paying the same people, period. You might say, hey, you like Kellogg's, and another person like General Mills. I'm not saying these two are conglomerates, but they are like this. It's only really like the main food people. And then, of course, we have a lot of newer ones now, but the big dogs, before all of this liberation has come about, we only had like 3. So, and they were former and present tobacco industries. Just making. I'm just dropping a lot of stuff on you, man. I know it's everywhere, but it's a lot going on. I do also want to say this, and so I can go to a high note, and I won't have to come back to this. Be very mindful when you are exiting and transitioning out of this life. Make sure that right now, like before you even get there, today, I'm gonna tell you what you could do. Write down how you want to leave this place, man, if it matters to you at all. Even if it's something simple as cremate me, throw me my ashes. Leave me, burn me, put me in a box, throw me in the woods, burn me. Whatever it is, bury me, put 25,000 roses and petals, put me in that red suit with them. Don't you put too much makeup on me, whatever it is. I am not being funny, people, because people would do with you what they want to do to you, man. They would not respect you. I'm telling you, man. So please be very mindful and make sure that you do write that down. You could take it if you know if your family is all buried, whatever, and that's where you want to be buried at, or if you want to take it and get it notarized, whoever oversees your business or whatever, whoever's gonna be a beneficiary, as whoever your doctor, whoever you need to give it to that's gonna be around, you need to do that, because I'm telling you, people will do whatever to you. I'm telling you, and I'm not saying it like that, but I just over the years seeing things, hearing things, make sure you write it down. You ain't gotta write your will and all that stuff down yet, but write that down. Like if you don't want that, you want people to have a party. Write that down, because they'll still do what they want to do, because they're going to say it ain't right because somebody else going to feel away or whatever. People be worried about the wrong things instead of just honoring the person, because it's their life or their death. Honor it. But I'm just saying, suggestion. Now, on a lighter note of all that, listen. As we move in this higher consciousness, as we understand the power, the limitless power that we possess to, Chef Toro, peace out, baby. Bless us. Love you too, baby. You too. Good seeing you. Understanding how powerful we are, the limitless power that we possess, understanding how to tap into that, understanding how to use that, and be purposeful and deliberate with that. and meaningful with that, man. Because right now, people really need to be loved and to know that they're loved. And right now, people need to walk in their truth. Like, I don't care if a person not gonna be truthful with you. That's not their job. I mean, it is their job, but it's your job to observe and pay attention and be mindful and don't create. We gotta stop trying to be narrators or authors of other people's books. If you ain't the ghostwriter, you can't do it. Listen. Oh, big shout out to MC Mia for letting me use her song of light to open up the show. That was I Need God. Okay? In the worst way. Hey. Okay? On all platforms. But we definitely need God right now and bringing us into this upcoming holiday, Christmas, right? No matter where you stand on the end of how you feel about any of the holidays, right? The one thing that I love about the holidays is the sense of togetherness. I wish it was every day because a wise man told me that every day is a holiday and every meal is a feast. You understand? And I try to live my life as such. But nonetheless, it is so refreshing and feeling in a good way of joy that we have that sense of togetherness and love and unity. If only for this time, I do love the holidays for that very loyal feeling, that very humbling spirit. What's up, Uncle Joe? I really love this time of the year for that. I want to tell people, don't let yourself get taken out by material things. This has been a tough year for a lot of people. I ain't gonna say everyone, because no, for a lot of people, and so give yourself some grace, man. And then I think do what you can do. You don't have to. It ain't that you can't get it after Christmas. It ain't that you can't get it before Christmas. Just don't let the this 1%'s guidelines and standards drive you insane and crazy, and have you depressed and feeling unworthy. And then too with this too. Not even for this year, because this has been a very tough year for people, but just for future references, planning is the key to success. Any wise and or successful person of any type of lifestyle is going to tell you they plan. Planning is necessary. And now the style of planning is completely up to you, but planning is definitely necessary. So let's be mindful so that it won't have to be so tough and heavy on anything at any level, you know. Also, I want to talk to you guys about the foundation, right? And this is a big cry out to our men, our brown and black men. Listen, we need you guys. Like, as a black woman, right? Black or brown women, I tell you this. Look, we need y'all more than ever before. Like, we need y'all to stand back up in y'all rightful places, understanding y'all position and y'all power. For real. Standing back into your position and your power and your place. Because they have really distorted that structure and that flow, that natural, innate flow. See, because it kind of is so crazy to me, right? Because women want men, men want women, right? But we are so far from what we want for each other. Listen to that again. The roles have been so displaced, right? Whether it has been, because it has been perpetuated over time, over years. It didn't just happen. It started from way back in our civilization, in this place, in this land, and it has progressed forward, right? Because even if you didn't like the hierarchy, I can't even say it right. The diplomatic structure of a nation or a culture, it functioned and it worked for them, and they grew as it grew, right? But in our country, right, the displacement is so heavy and it's so deep that everybody is failing. Because if you understand the order, right, it's God, it's man, it's woman, it's child. And that is the divine order, and it's okay. Because listen, God is omnipresent. So even though he's here, man's here, woman's here, child's here, he's there. So it's a full circle. So we must understand that it's okay to play your position and don't get offended by the position. See, that's the problem with us. That's what caused envy, jealousy, greed, gluttony, killing over nothing. That is the sin of money. You know what I'm saying? Because the love of money, because you want it so bad. That power thing, that's what that is. Understand the position. It's okay to play your position, and your position may not be at the highest end of the spectrum. And that's okay. Are you okay? So let me stay focused. So men, we need you, and this is why we need you, right? Women naturally are submissive, but I think men, you have a misconstrued ideal of what submissive is. My elbows ashy, y'all, right here. So let me break down what submissive is in its natural light, right? Submissive is you lead, I follow. You lead, I follow. Because I trust you to lead. So I'm going to follow. And even if you never felt like you felt submissiveness, let me tell you on different levels what submissive looks like. Because, see, people think it's a grand gesture, and it ain't. That's why y'all got it misconstrued, because y'all expecting something that doesn't really exist. But the key word was you got to lead, right? So let's talk. Lead. You leading is you can't put everything in my hand, in my lap, and call that leading. I can't make all the executive decisions, and you're leading. How is that leading? What are you doing? Where are we leading? See, there's nothing wrong in confiding and we working with each other. But see, then you those men understand what leading is, right? Then you have another group of men who feel like that submissive is you just do whatever I say. That is not submissive. That is you want a slave. That's what you want, because your child ain't even going to do everything you say. You want a slave. That is, it's a difference. Women are, let me show you how women are submissive to you more than what you think. So if you a smoker and a girl really want a smoker, right? Because influence is submissive too. Like that's a and she does it. She follows you. She's being submissive. If you bring the freak up out of her, she's being submissive. If she wasn't like away and you bring that out of her, or she was wild and you calm her down, that is her being submissive. I think that y'all be looking for, like, again, a grand gesture, and submissive is going on around you all the time. I can't tell you what you want or need or whatever, but that is truly submissive. So I want to help with that submissive thing. But women want to be submissive, though, for real. We just got to have something to be submissive to. So, man, you got to step back into your position as leader. And women, you got to step back into your position as being the nurturer, because that's what you do. Can't tear them down, baby. You got to build them up. You can tell them what's real, but you got to build them up, because the world beating on them all day long, so you can't come in the house and get beat on too. Where's his peace? Still a person, still a human. Got feelings. Got a lot of weight on his shoulders. Got a lot of pressure on him, especially if he walking in his truthfulness. You heard me? And even if he not, because he might got pressure and why he ain't able to do. You get what I'm saying? But now, men, a lot of mothers have messed you up, and I understand that. And that is where their fault lies. And women, a lot of mothers mess y'all up too, and fathers. And fathers too on both ends. A lot of parents, but I would say parents, mess y'all up, right? But at some point as an adult, you have to take back yourself. Again, that's that power that we have, that we already possess on the inside of us. You got to take that back and have authority over your life, because at what point are you going to say that you are the author to a certain degree of what your life is? You can't keep blaming somebody for something, man. It ain't nobody's fault. You are, whatever happened to Tiara is because of Tiara. It's not because of nobody else. When the first time they do it, okay, it might be on them. But any time after that, it is definitely on me. Because we have a choice. We have free will. We are not bound. We can leave at any time. Okay? Listen. Men, we need you. This is a call. We need you. We need you. We need you. We need you. And a lot of men are definitely doing their thing. Blessings, peace, salute, all the flowers, all the accolades, salutations, the round of applause, and everything. And I ain't being sarcastic. I'm being honest to God truth. Thank you. You are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? That's why every time when I'm in the presence of one of you kings, I definitely make sure that I, let that be known. Because you are appreciated. You are undervalued, but you have so much value. You are underappreciated, but you are so appreciated. You are overlooked, but you are overqualified. You are undermined, but you are a brilliant mastermind. You will take something small and make it large. You will take something less and make it the more. Baby, you are necessary. You are the king that we have been waiting for. Do you hear me, king? Do you hear me loud? Do you hear me crying for you proud? Listen, black brother. Listen, brown man. Listen, my king. Listen. You are needed. You are loved. You are the more than enough. You are the left to my right. You are the right to my left. You are the front to my back and the back to my front, baby. If it could be more of you, it would never be enough. You hear me? You are it, black man, brown man. I see you. You are more appreciated and valued than you'll ever know, and it is so true. You are necessary. You are vital. You are what the woman and the child needs. Life without you, baby, will be barren with no seeds. So please step back up into your rightful space, right beside me, right here in this race. Don't fold, don't fall, don't bow your head. Just keep right on moving and lean on me instead. I know it get heavy and I know it get rough. Always walking out bare with no armor, but with the armor, and still that's not enough. Just know that I see you. Just know that I care. Black king, brown man, everywhere. We need you, and I am crying out for you. Black man, brown man, we need you, king. It's time to stand. That was just something for me, to my black brothers, just letting you know how real it is and how much you definitely are appreciated. And to those who are already walking upright, thank you so much. Grab the next young man's hand and help him do the same. And for my sisters, we have to do better because we set the tone and we have messed up the tone. But we can get it back. We can get it back. We have to learn how to appreciate each other, y'all. We got to learn how to love on each other, y'all. Because these children are a product of that lack of love and respect. That's why they lack it. It's not their fault. It's our fault. We are the generation that raised them. They are the products of our inequities. Can't blame them. We got to stand up. It's just time to stand up on all levels, y'all. I didn't want to stay before y'all too long, but I definitely had to drop a little bit of that weight off of me. You hear me? Because listen, baby, it's so many things going on in this world. And love on who you loving on, man. I'm going to stress love for the rest of this time. And because I do got to touch on this New Year thing. So no matter how you celebrate the New Year, me personally, I celebrate, happy new numerical year. But my physical New Year doesn't start until I start my new year, which is my date of birth. That is my happy New Year. But I'm evolving daily. I feel like we should not wait for a time because we don't have that much control over time. So it's a saying called carpe diem. I probably posted a lot of times. It means seize the day. You always just gotta seize the day, man. Like, just seize the time. Don't take it for granted. If today you want to change something, change it today. Start changing it today. Start changing it today. And be honest with yourself about what you want to change and how you want to change it. And do you want to change it? Because sometimes we'll say it and don't really want to change it, but we know we should, but we don't want to. Be honest with yourself. Because when it's your time, it's your time. Let's in this new numerical year mean what we say and say what we mean. And make things action. All solutions. We know all the problems. We got 99 problems. We know all the problems, right? Let's come up with 99 solutions. Okay? So that's what I'm pushing this year. And just preparing, planning. Preparation and planning, y'all. That's what we pushing. And these new cycles that we are preparing for and planning for so we can receive. Because what is it to receive and be ill prepared? Not be ready. So I love you guys. Y'all super dope. I definitely appreciate y'all for tapping into me, you know. Again, I hope y'all guys have a great holiday. Love on somebody. Come together with somebody. Check on somebody. Man, if you got any blankets, gently used blankets, comforters, throw, you can inbox me, or you could just drop them off to any homeless person that you see, anybody outside. That's all I'm going to do with them. It's cold out here, man. You know, if you got some stuff, you can make some soup or some beans, you know. It's cold out here, man. I mean, you don't owe people, but if you got it and you can do it, man. It's cold out here, you know. That's why I'm just praying that I can get myself in a better financial position so that I can do something. Rent a couple of these buildings out, you know what I'm saying? Let these people have some shelter in extreme weather. Or just shelter, period. Somebody take a bath, something. I don't know. We got to do better, man, for people. These are people. Nobody is insignificant. Yeah, some people just choose to be homeless, and we know that. For those people, they should still have a place that they can find refuge in. I mean, I know that's their choice. I get all that. But some people, you don't understand was their choice easy or not. You never know what people go through, man. I mean, some of the brilliantest people on the streets. For real. Seriously. Be careful how you entertain folk, man. You never know who you entertain. Be good to people, man. You hear me? You never know. Be good to people. We take a lot of things for granted. Life ain't so easy for everybody, you know. Life ain't so easy for everybody. That's why you must be grateful of what you do have, for real. Be grateful of what you do have. I'm very grateful for what I have. I'm very grateful for you guys. And I hope you guys are very grateful for what you have and what's going on in your life. And I hope that you find love and peace and joy. And you spread those things as well. Spread those things, man, because people need it. People are messed up out here. People are dying and killing themselves. Love is a necessary ingredient, man. The foundation. I skipped all around today. I was everywhere. But life has been everywhere, man. There's so many things I can talk to you guys about. But I'm going to start, y'all can follow me on my Instagram, which is Tspills _meals. I'm going to start doing cups of tea up there. Because I be having more to say than just to hold everything to Wednesday. Guys, I hope you guys turn up because it's the holiday season safely, okay? Make sure y'all driving safe, y'all paying attention, y'all being safe when y'all out and about. Be safe with how much y'all eating and things that y'all eating too. Cause this world wicked, man. They trying to kill us on all kind of ways. I told you ain't nobody safe. And make sure you guys enjoy yourselves and love on somebody. And if you can help somebody out in any shape, form, or fashion, like I said, with some blankets, some comforters, throws, do so, man. It's cold outside. Some soup, some chili, some beans, a meal. It don't matter. Don't gotta limit it. I'm just saying things you can do. Yeah, it's cold outside, man. And y'all guys stay up, stay blessed, stay sucker free, man. I appreciate y'all for coming and tapping in and tuning in with me. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with your girl T. You know that means so very much to me. For real, guys. I appreciate y'all. I hope everything is everything. The event that I was pushing for this weekend is got rescheduled to the 7th. Like the 7th, January the 21st. So y'all guys stay tapped in, tuned in for that. Big shout out again to Malika TBD for sponsoring me. Big shout out to my church, man. First Corinthians Baptist Church. I really appreciate you guys. Y'all so dope. My condolences to Elder Sites. Real soldier for God gone. And man, look, if y'all want to get that, if y'all want to get those swabs, y'all hit me up. Y'all know I'm all in the city. I'm at all the cities, and I'll be back with the Tspills and Bills coming up in this 2023 year. So stay tapped in, tuned in for that. Passion and Poetry tomorrow night at Sweet Royale or in Suffolk. I hope I didn't misrepresent, but y'all stay tapped in on the page with that. Round Table Productions coming on after me. I'm doing a lot of shout outs, y'all, and I don't think I got nothing going on this weekend. I'm at somewhere this weekend, hosting with the most and a bartender and a song. What am I doing? I don't know, y'all. If I'm doing something, I'm going to post to y'all, but I don't know as of yet. I thought I was in my calendar. I don't know where I was at. But look, y'all have a good night. Y'all stay blessed, stay up, stay sucker free. Thank y'all for vibing with me. Woo, woo, woo. Bless y'all. Happy holidays.
Wednesdayyyy. Radio.